Hi everyone, it's Nicole Nikki. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. It's Wednesday. I know normally I record on Tuesday, but I had to chill with family yesterday and invest some quality time with them. So I'm back today with a new makeup video for you. And actually today we're going to talk about my favorite eye brushes. I have 7 favorite eye brushes that I cannot do without. I can't do an eye makeup without these brushes. So let's hop right into it. My first brush is going to be, hold on, let me see if I can put this in order. Okay. All right, cool. My first brush is my MAC 247 brush. And it's just a flat shader brush. And it's kind of angled. And I use this to pack on color because it's a really dense flat brush. If you want a really heavy concentration of color on your lid, you just kind of put this on and pack the color on, you know, pat it in your eyeshadows and just kind of pat it all over your lid. So this is perfect for that. And again, it's the MAC 247 flat, what is it called? It's the flat shader brush. So pick that up if you haven't. My next one is actually a blending brush. It's the MAC 224 brush. And it's just a nice fluffy blending brush. And I like it because it's kind of tapered, but it's really fluffy. And I use this to blend out my shadows. You know, and I put it, you know, just to blend out the shadows in between my brow bone and my lid. And it really makes sure it blends out your shadow colors just perfectly. I love this brush. So if you don't have it, pick this one up. And again, it's the MAC, I had to write this down because I don't remember. It's the MAC 224 brush. Okay, my next brush, this is also a blending brush. It's the MAC 217 brush. And this is just, it's flatter than the other brush. It's a little tapered. And it's a really fluffy blending brush. This one works great when I'm blending out my, when I'm adding definition to my outer corner. Like when I put a dark color here and kind of run it in the crease. This is a really good blending brush and it gives me precise placement. So that's why it's not as fluffy as the 224, if you can see. It's not as fluffy as that, and it's kind of flat, but it still allows you to be precise with your blending. So again, that's the MAC 217 brush. The next one is, actually I have 2. And they are actually used for the same thing. This is my MAC 210 brush, which is a really stick thin brush. And I use this for when I use my gel eyeliner because it gives me precision when I'm drawing that line. And this is my MAC 263 brush. And it's a flat angle brush. And again, I use this for a gel liner as well. This is perfect for doing a wing. Both of them are, but you gotta kind of have a steadier hand with the 210 brush than the 263 brush. See how that's wider and it's flatter. So when because I like to work with liquid liners, I like the 210 because the stick thin brush, it reminds me of the brush that's in my liquid liner. So I love this one. But sometimes I will use the flat angle brush. I like to use this one on clients. Because it gives me a really nice, oh, sorry about that. It gives me a really nice, precise line. So I just map out my wing and then I just fill it in. So again, this is the MAC 210 and MAC 263. The next one is the MAC 212 brush. And I like to use this for my brows, to clean up my brows. It's a really flat angle brush. Well, not angled, I'm sorry. It's a really flat brush. And I normally use this after I pencil in my brows or use a pomade or whatever I'm going to use on my brows. I just kind of run my foundation, tap a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand or concealer, and I'll just clean up my brows. And it gives me a nice sharp line. This brush used to be so intimidating to me when I first saw it, when I first started working with it because I didn't know how to use it. But now that I know how to use it, I cannot live without this one. But again, that's the MAC 212 flat definer brush. And my last brush is my pencil brush. It's the MAC 218 brush. And it looks just like that. It looks like a mini bullet. It's really small pencil brush. And I like to use this one to just kind of blend out my shadows underneath my, on my lower lid. It allows me to give me that really nice smoky eye that I like to use because I like my shadows to be diffused. I like them to really to be blown out instead of just a straight line under there. So this is perfect for that. Again, it's the MAC 218 pencil brush. And these brushes can get really expensive. They retail anywhere from $25 on up. Thankfully, I'm a freelance makeup artist for MAC Cosmetics, so I get them at a discount. But if I didn't get them at a discount, then I would have to build them up, you know, buy them one at a time. But thankfully, I'm able to buy them in bulk because of the discount. But I'm gonna tell you, I ball on a budget just like you guys. Some really nice, cheaper brushes are by Jessup, and I'll put the name of the brushes down the bottom in the description part. But you can get them on Amazon or AliExpress or eBay. They are called the Jessup brushes, and you get a kit of like 15 brushes for 20 bucks. They work really good. They work just as good as my high-end brushes. And it comes with the blending brushes and angle brushes. So again, if you're balling on a budget, as I am, then pick those up. They're perfect. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please let me know what other videos you'd like to see as far as my the makeup techniques. I'd love to share them with you. And tune in next week. Next week I'm going to be going over color correctors in detail, so make sure you tune in for that. But thank you for tuning into my channel. Have a blessed week, everyone. Mwah.